So let me get this straight, little bitch. I tell you I don't got a girlfriend. You take it upon your stupid ass self to go on my Instagram and discover and find out that I do. Bitch, that's on you, you stupid bitch. You should have stuck to the program. You would have.
What? Welcome to the show with DeMarco and Kayla. Deep dive into life twists, see you later. We got questions, got thoughts, no hesitation. Why we like this now is your destination. Pop culture, trends to daily grind hustle. Breaking it down, talking truth, no muzzle. You feel lost, sometimes we gonna navigate. Letting you know it's never too late. Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DeMarco and Kayla taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.
Happy Halloween, guys. What's going on? It's Marco, aka DeMarco. This is my lovely co-host Kayla. This is Why We Like This Now podcast. A podcast where, I don't know, we just shoot the shit. So what's going on, Kayla?
Not much. The weekend.
Did your I didn't even look at your fantasy. Did your fantasy win?
Yeah.
Cause the 49ers, they just keep going down and down. We're down to like our fourth or fifth string now. I don't even know what to even say, cause
I know. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing
yeah,
at the
you
fact
are.
that,
Yeah, you are. You are. You like to laugh at my pain. That's what it is. You like to laugh at my pain.
String of downward shit. But it's not just you. That's just how some teams are.
No, you're laughing because the Patriots are doing so fucking good right now that you're like, ha ha, motherfucker. You thought the Patriots gonna be shitty this year, and all of a sudden they're pretty good.
I honestly didn't think they were gonna be as bad as they had been, because they have been making better changes. But I didn't think that they would be on a winning streak like they are. I thought it was gonna be like every few games, like a lose kind of thing. I don't know. I'm doing really good. I'm pretty happy. They beat the Browns. I think that's who they were playing by quite a bit.
By quite a fucking bit. I'm like, fuck, man. Like Drake May is looking good. It was a pretty good Sunday, although my fucking fantasy finally lost to the fucking person we said that wasn't gonna fucking. Because he wasn't undefeated, though. I think he had lost one. And like you said, I was projected to win. And then I was winning all day until the fucking end. And I'm like, fuck. And I still lost by like 7 or 8 points. Patrick Mahomes couldn't get me over that fucking... I didn't even want Patrick Mahomes as a fucking quarterback. He was the only one that was there, though. But anyways, he's still good. He's still pretty good on points. Because Patrick Mahomes will always be Patrick Mahomes.
But guess who got hurt? Guess who fucking got hurt?
Scatterboo?
My rookie. Scatterboo.
Scatterboo? His motherfucking ankle was like looking this way.
I'm like, how bad is it? And I'm trying to look to see if he's coming back.
Oh no, that shit. That shit. I wasn't even watching the game, and that motherfucking foot came through my phone. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I didn't watch the game, but I saw that he had gotten injured because I got a ESPN, like a fucking what's it called, vacation, and I'm like, oh fuck, no, because he is the best rookie I have ever had, and he has gotten me he's gotten me like 30 points in one.
Yeah, because that motherfucker will run through a wall.
I know. Like that dude's so good. I love him, and I'm
like
just
that
now
fucking,
I'm like,
what was that on X-Men? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. He just fucking runs at you. But the good news is that it was a dislocation. It didn't get broken. So
yeah,
he'll
so
come
they
back.
did surgery to put it back in place, but he'll be back for next season.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with your fantasy this year.
I know. I had a
doesn't help you at all.
I wanted to cry when I was dropping him. I was like, is it for sure? Like I'm like checking all these sites and I'm like, is it possible that
when you saw that fucking ankle, there's no way he was gonna come back.
I know, but I was in denial.
I mean, he could be back in time for the Super Bowl, but we know the Giants ain't going to the fucking Super Bowl. So.
No, but I knew he was out. As soon as I saw the way that it was like dislocated, I was like, no, he's done for the season. But then I'm like, Is there any hope anywhere on this Google? Like anywhere? I just felt so sad, like letting him go. I was just like, I don't want to let him go. Like, I don't know, because he's like one of my favorite players, like one of my best players on there besides Jalen Hurts. He's one of my best ones, and I was just like, fuck. And I was so happy when I got him, when I, after him, because I knew he was a rookie, and I knew it was a chance I was taking, but he was good, so I was like, why not? And then he's been fucking getting me so many points, and now I lost him, so now I'm gonna suck. I mean, I already suck. I already lost like 100 times, but it's gonna be worse.
Did you lose? Did you lose this weekend? Oh, see, you be alright.
I won. I had like 96 points, which is
You
like
get shot every day, B. You gonna be alright.
Yeah. See, but now I have to kind of rearrange my team a bit.
That's what fantasy's about. That's what I'm saying is that like the injury bug has been biting everybody. Now the 49ers have gotten the shittiest end of the stick, but everybody's getting hurt. It's just like everybody's going down. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like everybody's getting hurt out of nowhere.
My friend told me, he's like, he was on a winning streak. He was doing good on his fantasy and all that stuff because we talk like all the time. One of my friends. Well, I talk to a lot of people about fantasy, but one in particular, and he's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. All my players are getting hurt. He's like, I'm so fucked. He's like, I'm losing every game now. I'm like, that's what it's about, dude. He's
Nature
like,
of the game.
It's so
Nature
bad.
of the game. Because my other league that I won in last year, same thing happened to me in there, and I all my team are. It's like I'm like the Niners over there. Like I just been winning some, but not really. It's just been horrible. It's just been horrible. I fucking stayed up last night watching that fucking World Series. I don't even watch baseball like that, but
well, then why were you
Dodgers.
fucking with me? Yeah, because I was
fuck
like,
the Dodgers. That's why
I was up watching it too. I was up until like almost midnight. I think it was fucking 18 innings or some shit like that. That shit was wild.
I've been going to the gym late at night, and
yeah,
I got on the fucking the Stairmaster, and they were on inning 10, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get on here, and then I'll get off whenever the game is done.
What do you think?
God damn! I climbed Mount fucking Everest.
You should have made a video out of that, where you were stair stepping and you said, okay, I'm gonna get off of this when this game's over, and then put like a fake beard or something, like, I don't know, something to make you look really old.
I was fucking climbing. I climbed Mount Everest. That's how I'm fucking. I was like, fuck, bro. I was like, my legs were like hurting, and I was like, damn, like I've ran marathons, and I can't fucking do this though. I'm not gonna even say I didn't, because I finally was like, I gotta get off of this motherfucker, and it was like the 16th inning or something. I had already been on that bitch for almost 2 hours. I was like, fuck.
After like a minute, when I'm on that thing, I'm like, oh my fucking God, how do these people do this? And then after like 5 minutes, I'm like, oh fuck, I hate my life. And then after like 10,
this is you.
I'm like, okay.
You get on there, and you're like, ooh, almost an hour. Feels like an hour, and then you look down and it's 3 minutes. And you're like,
literally, that's it. Literally, I'm like, okay, is it a half hour yet? 15 minutes? Anything? And then I look down and I'm like, nope. And there's still people next to me, so I'm like, I can't get off yet. Let's do it there. It's like they're holding it down for me. Once they start getting off, that's when I can get off. I hate the Stairmaster.
I know, because I still had to lift weights after. I still got the sauna. I didn't leave the gym till it was almost 3 a.m. And then I had to get up early. I was like, fuck. I fucking felt like I had bags under my eyes and shit. I was like, fuck, man.
I don't know how you do that.
I just fucking hate the Dodgers. I don't like the Dodgers at all. So I feel weird going for a fucking Canada, but still. All that fucking shit last night for them just to get their ass beat today. So they got their ass beat today. It's tied up 2-2.
Yeah, they got beat today by like 4, I think. I think it was like 6-2 or something. Yep. Yeah, that game didn't go as long, obviously. But yeah, last night was crazy. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm a Red Sox fan, so I'm not a Dodgers fan. But like, I kind of been rooting for the Dodgers.
I'm a Braves fan, so fuck the Dodgers. But
I've seen the Braves play before. That was pretty fun.
Did you do anything this weekend? No fun? No nothing?
Yeah, but I'm gonna just kind of keep that to myself.
Here we go again. Okay. You don't even
I
have to say it. You don't have to say it. You couldn't even
It
say
wasn't like
no.
that. It wasn't like that, I promise.
Like what? What do you think I'm talking about? I'm
It
talking
wasn't
about
even
jinxing something.
No sex.
I didn't. That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
No, see, because that's on your mind. Sex is on my mind. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about every time we talk about it, you say I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx it. That's what I'm talking about. So we won't talk about it.
We'll
We
see.
don't
We'll
talk
see what
about it.
happens. But we'll see.
Well, that's good. That's good, I
No,
guess.
I haven't had any sex or any of that kind of stuff.
No, I mean,
Nothing like that. I'm still hanging in, trying not to. Okay. That's what I left. No, I'm kidding.
I was supposed to go out, and I ended up doing shit. I just ended up working, trying to get some money, and hit the streets. And then my days have been so mixed up that I've really just been in the gym and been running. I'm trying to get some more races in, so I'm just like trying to keep in shape. So I don't know. I feel like I don't even try to go date or anything like that. Like I had some in mind that I was gonna go do, and nothing. So
Yeah, I didn't really go on a date. It wasn't like that. I was
you
supposed
weren't
to go
gonna
on a
talk
date.
about it. You're
I was
not. I
supposed
thought.
Okay. Let's talk about I was supposed to go on a date and I can't or I kind of can't okay, I kind of accidentally ghosted someone.
How do you accidentally ghost somebody?
Because I forgot about him. It's like when the conversation kind of fizzles out and you don't really think about like the fact that you were supposed to meet up.
It still doesn't make sense.
They
So
reminded me that day, but then I kind of forgot because after I got out of work, I was tired and I was
what did
just
they?
like,
Okay, okay. Let's say it
not,
this way. What did they remind you about?
I was supposed to go on a date with them.
No, I know. I'm saying like, how did it go? That it's like, hey, just a reminder, we got a date tonight, or what? What was the message?
It was like asking how I am and all that stuff. Like, well, he was at work, and then he was just like, well, he's like, I'm coming home at this time because he was working away. He was working in like I don't know, like a few hours away or something, and then he was just like, I'm coming back at this time or whatever, and then that way we can go out tonight and do some.
Okay, and then so whenever he came back, did he say, "Hey, I'm back"?
I can't remember.
This is the reason I'm asking. The reason I'm asking is because I think I've brought this up, but I just want to say, like, if I say that, if I tell you, like, hey, or we agree, Sunday we're gonna go out. Sunday we're gonna do this. Sunday comes, and you don't say nothing, we're not going. I'm just saying, if you don't say anything, we're not going. So like it's like I'm like, well, I guess it just gives me the
Well, he
reason
said it that
to
day.
cancel because like I that's what I do is I cancel, I ghost. That's me. That's what I do. So that's what I'm saying. So like, what do you say? Do you just like you're just like, did he come back and say, hey, so what's up? Because if you really wanted to see somebody, if you had time and you weren't going through something mentally or you weren't busy, like if I wanted to see you and I wasn't busy and I got back into town after I told you in the morning, like, hey, I'll be back tonight for this, whatever.
Yeah, he did.
So
He said, I'm back in town and like we should figure out what we're gonna do tonight or something like that. Or where we're going. And I listened to the message, but like it's so when people do voice it wasn't a text, it's voice messages. So when people do voice messages to me, sometimes I forget because I can't do it everywhere.
see, now you know why I don't talk to you anymore. Because you ignore me.
I don't fucking ignore you, dude.
This is sad, bro.
I have
This is
sent
sad.
you
This is now you know. Now
the
you
other
know.
day, you sent me a message and I was busy doing something. I forgot. And then I still messaged you back.
But I'm just saying. Now you know that's the reason.
No. Because I don't do that with everybody. It was just because I don't fucking know. Like,
So then you don't care. That's what I'm saying. It might have been an accident that you ghosted him, but at the same time, there's a reason why it's accident. Because if you really wanted to see the dude, you really would have been like, cool, let's do this. Or if you didn't want to, you would have at least said, like, hey, I don't want to do it. Like, if somebody texts me and says, hey, whenever you're free, I would like to go out with you. I'm going to say, okay, or I'm not going to say anything. And and I know I'll forget. I know how I am. But if you say, hey, on Saturday, I want to do this, okay, Saturday comes. But if I'm here and I told you Saturday and you said Saturday and we both said Saturday and Saturday comes and I say, hey, I'm back. What are you doing? And you don't, I'm blocking you. I'm fucking blocking you.
Okay, maybe he did. I doubt he blocked him, but I haven't talked to him since, so I don't know how I would even.
Yeah, because why would you try to pursue it after you diss me? Like I need you to come back to me because I'm not gonna come back to you.
He usually comes back because it's not the first time it's happened. It's happened before. It's happened before,
I
but
think I
it
said
was.
this last episode
It wasn't.
and the episode before that and the episode before that. You're a bad person. You're a horrible person.
No, it's on accident, dude. I'm so tired when I get home. Sometimes I lay on my bed and just knock out for like an hour, and then I get up and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm not doing nothing. And then I don't even know what I do. To be honest, I do nothing. I just fucking do absolutely nothing. I don't even text
That's
people.
exactly what you want. Nothing.
No, I want something.
Secretly, you want nothing
No,
with
secretly.
something.
Okay, I want something, but I don't want something every single like. Well, the problem that I have sometimes is that the person that I'm with, like, I
Here we
want to
go.
start slow. I want to start like a slow little thing. Like I see you one time,
You
and then I
want a
don't see
friends
you.
with benefits that doesn't friends with benefits with somebody else. You want
No, I
somebody
have
that's
that.
there. You're not really friends with benefits. I'm just saying like it's officially a friends with benefits, but you want somebody to be there like a DoorDash. Like, hey, I want you now, or I don't want you right now. Let me text you when I want you. Like you don't want it
I hate
immediately.
you.
You don't
No.
want it 24/7. You don't want to be with them all the time. You want the, hey, I want you tonight and I want to hang out tonight. And then tonight comes, you're like, actually, I want tomorrow morning and it be okay. And it doesn't work like that. And that's the reason why I'm single. That's the reason because I don't want to do that. So I'm just like,
No, that's not one. Okay, a little bit, but not really. Like I don't want to friends with benefits. I actually do want to be with someone. I really, really do. I'm just having a hard time like letting myself just be there all the way. So that's why I need to ease into it. So yeah, I will start with being friends with benefits, and then it will ease into a relationship this time instead of me just
I want
ignoring you.
a. We need a tally. We need a tally of how many episodes we've had and how many times I'm fucking right. Because I've never had an episode where I
I
think
hate
I'm
you.
wrong. I should be a relationship therapist. If I didn't have to go to school for that, I would do that because I am right
But I don't want a
99.9999% of
friends
the
with
time.
benefits. I just want to slow this shit down. It's because when I hang out with someone, they want to hang out every single day, or not every day, but like a lot. And I
That's what
can't
I
do
know.
that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want, I'm not saying friends with benefits is what you want. I'm saying that's basically what the slow process is a friends with benefits. Like sometimes I'm going to see you. So let's slowly work this way in there. Like I will see you Saturday and maybe next Saturday or the Saturday after that. I don't want to see you Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. I just want you just to chill for right now. Please chill. But also while we're chilling, I want you to please don't chill with nobody else.
Well, I mean, they're single. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't even ask about other women. I don't even do it because I'm not trying to get in that whole thing because I'll get really toxic. I have gotten a little toxic lately, so that's why I have been kind of.
Motherfucker, you've been toxic. What are you talking about? You are capital T. You are
I
capital X. You're a capital X on the toxic fucking meter. That's what you are.
hate you. No, I'm not.
And you don't
Okay,
even
little.
realize it. And you don't even realize it.
Some people like it, but that's when I know it's not a good relationship.
But that's what I'm saying. And that's where actually we've become as a society, especially people between the ages of I would say 25 to 50 is like that's what it's become of like you don't feel like somebody cares unless they're toxic. Like, unless they have the toxicity in them, it feels like you care for me. Whenever you're toxic, and it's not the right thing. That's not supposed to be right. But that's the way it is now. It's like, if you're toxic and you're sending me this, hey, who is that girl? Or, if you didn't want me anymore, you should have just said that. You could have just said that instead of stringing me along. Like, that makes me feel like you care, and I don't know why that is, and that shouldn't be that way. And again, Marco, relationship guru,
don't mean to string
holla at
anybody
me.
along. I don't,
281-330-8004. Holla at me. Hit me on the low. Let's go to
because
the first video.
I tell people, right?
I need to learn more about this. I need to be able to say, is this person full of BS? Do they even know what they're talking about? And I think one of the things that being on the headset has really helped me learn is, to the question earlier, it's such a complex organism, a football team, and how it operates. And on game day, and you could say, oh, that person ran that route wrong. When you learn to find, oh, someone tagged the wrong wide receiver, and it wasn't really the player's fault. It was the person that called it. So, and it's never, I think that's been a very valuable, because it also helps us be able to know, where do we need to make tweaks? What resources do we need? What do we need to fix? So much of it comes down to just how we operate and how things work. And the headsets are really, I wish more, I would suggest it for anyone else that has to pay coaches and GMs millions and millions of dollars. It helps you make a less expensive mistake potentially.
In case y'all don't know what we're talking about, it's her on the sideline.
Beat the Dolphins, and the presence and impact that Jim Irsay's passing has had on this organization and this team, you can feel it when you come here. They are playing for Jim, and everything is.
She's been on the sidelines with the headphones on. I was confused at first. I thought she was making people sandwiches. I thought she was.
I hate you, Jim. Honestly, like, if I had any type of anything, that's how I'd be too.
All
Literally,
jokes aside,
like,
exactly. All jokes aside, like, honestly, I see people say, oh, they keep making fun of her, they make fun of her, but I haven't seen no jokes besides what I just said.
No,
I mean,
me
I
neither.
haven't seen any jokes. They're 7-1 right now. The Colts are 7-1. Like,
Yeah.
there's no fucking jokes about it. That was the old owner, or I guess she's the owner now, but the owner passed away. That's that's his daughter. It kind of reminds me of did you ever watch Any Given Sunday?
Oh, sounds familiar, but I forgot.
It's only the best fucking football movie ever fucking made, with Al Pacino, Jamie Foxx, LL Cool J, LT, fucking Cameron Diaz. No, you're watching it this weekend. I don't give a fuck. You cancel all days, all friends with benefits. You're doing all that shit. You're watching it this motherfucking weekend. You're watching it this weekend. Anyways, Cameron Diaz on there.
The Titans and all that kind of stuff.
No, this is better than Remember the Titans. This is more adult. This is an actual football. It's not high school football. It's motherfucking just. Anyway, she reminds me of Cameron Diaz on the movie because like she was like really like intense. But this girl actually, this woman, I'm not gonna say this girl, this woman actually gets on there. She puts on the headset. She goes out there. She's taking notes. Who knows what she's doing, but it's working, whatever it is. And people need to take notes. The thing about it is that, like, I feel like people hate women. And you know who else hates women? Women. Women hate women. And I don't know why that is. So anytime a woman is going to be into power somehow, other women start to hate. Not going to bring up politics, but it just happens. It happens that way. It's the reason why the WNBA isn't as popular as it should be, because women don't watch it as much as they should. There's more women in the world than there is men. There should be more WNBA. There should be this shit. But anyways, this woman is on the sideline taking notes, has to figure out the game. I don't know if she knew the game before it, but she knows it now. She knows it now. I'd be scared of her if I was on the sideline.
Okay, so if I was in the same position, I would definitely be doing the same thing. I would be like trying to like help my team as much as they could, like as far as winning. That means trades. That means I'd be researching like every fucking player in the league. I'd be trying to figure out like I mean, I do that now. Like when new players come in, I do it. I look them up. I figure out how they, played in, college, or how they played in, you know, whatever they played in last. And it just makes
So
me more
you are
knowledgeable
her. So you are her, but in fantasy.
in fantasy. But it's not even about fantasy. It's also about the fact that I just love the sport, and I love also basketball in the same way. I love basketball too. That's why I watch March, like college basketball, March Madness, all that kind of stuff too. And I keep up with college football and stuff. But I don't watch every game or any of that kind of stuff. It's more just I keep up with it. I see what's going on, and research certain players, and see, like what teams they're going to go to, or what teams are thinking about picking them up, or all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It just interests me. I just love sports so much that, like, I'd rather be researching that than doing other things sometimes. So,
And at that, let's say Jerry Jones comes out here and he's on the sidelines. I feel like he does the same shit too, and it doesn't always work. So what makes it different? What makes the difference of what she's doing compared to what all the other owners are doing?
what I would say is that I would think that, okay, so Jerry Jones is a micromanager. He thinks that he knows everything and he is God's gift. And I can't stand Jerry Jones because he drives me fucking nuts. I
He's
feel
doing a
like the
good job
Cowboys,
over there.
I feel like the Cowboys in some places would have been a better team if he hadn't been so in their business.
Exactly. That's why he's doing a good job. Fuck the Cowboys.
But yeah, because they're losing. No, but in the on the real, like she probably has a really amazing relationship with the coaches too. She probably sees all the sides. She's probably very open minded, and is not like, I'm right, you guys are fucking wrong, even though they've been playing the sport. They know the sport. They know
Right.
everything about it. She doesn't, and she's trying to get there, and she's trying to like open to herself up to like, okay, this player plays like this. Well, that play didn't work, so maybe next time can we try this, or what can we do to improve it for next time, because this was not a good play call, or just shit like that. I'm sure she asks those type of questions, so it doesn't make her seem like she's trying to be a know-it-all, even though she is doing the research. So it's
Right.
like it's making her seem like she's more interested in trying to figure out how the team can get better, rather than, I know this is going to make the team better, so let's do it this way. And that's kind of how Jerry Jones does.
But do
I
you
feel like.
think that it would be better if she was half naked? See this?
I'm not a girl hater. I'll power to her. I mean, shit. If she's gonna do good things for the sport, I'll power to her, because
But I'm just
I
saying
would
that
love. When I was younger, my dream was to be a sports agent. I don't know what happened to it, but it got lost in the sauce, which is why
it's never too
I
late.
love
It's never too late.
it.
But the jokes that I'm making, they're jokes. But that's the problem with the world, is that's what I'm saying. That's how that even though I'm joking, that's how the world really sees it. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like like a woman shouldn't try to butt in or try to do these things, but it's work. Coming from a man that was raised by a woman, you know what I mean? Like my mama raised me and raised me good. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't have a problem with like taking orders or like, hey, like you said, she's probably in there, she's taking notes. Like she's trying to figure out the game, but not just the game on how it's played, but like each position on what, like she said, like the wide receiver doing something, you know, if it's not working, let's go like, hey, this little part, because the coach is probably not looking at that. They're probably looking at something else to try to make the different play work. But like, hey, what needs to change, and what all this needs to change. I mean, I'm with
Well,
it.
yeah,
I'm
because
for it.
everybody
I'm
makes
for it.
mistakes, so you never know what could happen. Like even me, like even doing research, like my fantasy fucking sucks right now, and I'm not doing good, and I'm like, what the fuck? But like, it's not even just that; it's that things change. Like all kinds of stuff happens. Like things don't go the way that you think they're going to go, especially in sports. Like, it's like, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Someone could have the worst game in the world, and then next week they could have the best. Like, it's like the craziest thing. And I'm pretty sure like people watching the show, even like, because there's a lot of women haters, especially when it has anything to do with sports. They're like, oh my god, she knows shit about sports. And yeah, I might not know as much as you. I might not know as much as the next person, but it doesn't mean that I can't still enjoy talking about it or
But that's
watching or doing
exactly.
those.
But that's the problem with like sports. Like you see, like that girl Molly. Molly was really sexy. She did know sports, but then sexual allegations came out of like her saying that she kind of just throws her and flaunts herself around to try to get to a better place. I don't know what's true and what's not true. I'm just saying that's the connotation that you see. Like that's what you think that's going to happen with women. Like you don't think women know about things, and that's what I would say is that that's what I like about you. This is the reason why I wanted to do this show with you, is because if you don't know, I'll say it, and then the next week you'll say, "Oh yeah, I saw this, and you were right," or you know what I mean. Like you look at to different sides of the game. You know what I mean? Like some women just pay attention to sports because men pay attention to sports, so they want to try to get closer to men instead of wanting to know the game itself. Do you know what I mean? That's why I do respect the WNBA players. Like, yeah, they know the game of basketball. I don't know if like some of them, like, I don't want to get into all of that, but it's just I feel like once you start knowing things and you start learning things, that's how that's how it's supposed to be done. And so I think she's doing a good fucking job over there.
Yeah.
I'm I'm a comedian, so I'm gonna make the jokes, but I don't mean it, I promise. But I like my sandwich with extra potato chips. I thought she was taking orders. I thought that's what she was doing. I thought she was writing everybody. Okay.
Menu.
Okay. Daniel Jones like the purple Gatorade. Jonathan Taylor likes.
Oh my gosh.
More power to women, though. I think we should see more of it. Let's go to the next video.
Let's do that.
How are you navigating being a dad?
Well,
This is happening.
the good thing, I guess you could say, is that I was in Cleveland by myself. You know, my family was in New Jersey. We decided to do that this year because last year we decided to do it the other way, and this year we just said, hey, let's keep the kids in their routine and see how that goes. And there's been challenges with that. I love being there and around them and doing all those things. But at the same time, like, they get in their routine and they're having a lot of fun back at home. And early on in the season, they came out to Cleveland and they're going to come out to this week's game. And I think there's always a challenge of sitting in a room by yourself and being lonely. So for me, it's trying to find ways to maybe stay over here a little bit longer and then, just kind of take myself out of that mindset, call home, go sit at a restaurant by myself and realize that, man, that's pretty enjoyable to do. After there's not too many situations. I tell people all the time. I mean, I used to see guys sitting at a bar by themselves or, just sitting by themselves eating and grabbing a little meal. And I'm like, man, I feel so bad for that guy. Like, you almost want to go join him. And now I realize, like, that dude was in heaven. And not to say that that's obviously not what I want. I'd rather be at home sitting at the dinner table with my kids and hearing what the hell they were talking about all day. But if you have to do it, then you might as well take advantage of it. So, just little things like that.
Are Cincinnatians starting to see you at restaurants, take pictures and say hello?
I guess so, maybe a little bit. I try to get there early. I'll go eat the 4:30 dinner and beat everybody out of work and out of the house.
How do you just barely find out peace? That's what I do on a daily basis. And I think that's the reason why, like,
What you do.
it's hard for me to be like, try to find somebody because it's just like, I've even gone, now I go to the movies by myself. Like, I go to the movies by myself, bar, eat, everywhere I go is by myself. I think I found that peace one time, and it's just like, yeah, don't get me wrong. When I'm with my daughter, that's what we do. You know what I mean? Me and my daughter go eat. We do
It's
things.
different.
It's funny. It's funny how he's like to listen to what the hell they got to say.
I know. I thought that was funny too. No, and
But
I get it. I agree. You actually taught me like when we met, like how to be single, how to be like okay with being single, like how to be like more like content, like just on my own and just kind of like being myself or whatever, like being okay with going to the movies by myself or going out to dinner by myself or to like the bar by myself, all of those things. Like I knew I could do it, but it's like one of those things where it's like people actually did that. And then I'm like, okay, well, once I found out that people did that, like I didn't feel so like, oh, okay, well, I need someone with me. So now I just do everything on my own and I'm happy with it. But like the thing is too, and that's why I think that's why I've been having trouble now in a relationship or trying to start a relationship because no one I haven't found anyone that has so like
and
they start
yeah,
like it starts like some kind of drama. I don't know, it could be anything out of anywhere or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I'm just going to the restaurant. Like I'm by myself. Like like if I have to show you that I'm not with someone else, then we got some issues already, you know?
that's the toxic motherfuckers who you try to date. But I feel you. Then and that was the connotation that you have, like with the people have about people that go by themselves. That you see somebody by themselves, you're like, oh, what a poor soul. Like he's by himself. And especially a man. Like whenever it's a woman, not saying that you don't look lonely, but like whenever it's a woman, they're like, what is she doing there by herself? Like they kind of question it. But
Yeah.
whenever it's a man, it's kind of like, oh man, poor guy here, he had to go eat by himself, and it's like, no, I want to be here. But I mean, even whenever like you have a family and you do things like whenever you escape to go eat by yourself,
Never have.
really?
No, I never had. Before being single, I had never gone out to eat by myself. Never. I always had a kid with me. I always had a husband or a boyfriend or someone, whoever I was with. I always had someone with me. I never had been out to eat by myself, not until this single era that I have going on. And so that's why it was
And
so strange for me. But then, like, when I got used to it, yeah, people are like always curious, like, you're by yourself? And I'm like, yeah, I'm having like dinner, a couple beers, watch the game, and then head out, you know? Like, and then they're like, oh, okay. Can I sit with you? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I'm like extrovert to the max. So I'm always talking to people like,
right.
so, you know, and people will be like, oh, I like your hair or you have pretty eyes or whatever. And then that's kind of like their icebreaker too.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's where my daughter gets that from me because she's always talking to people, and I'm the same way. Like if I'm sitting at the bar or somewhere, and the couple next to me, or two girls or two guys, anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, they're sitting next to me and they're talking about a topic, I might throw in a little like joke in there so they can laugh real quick,
Mm-hmm.
not so I can try to sit with them or talk to them or anything. Just that's just the way we are. But if you start doing things by yourself, it's crazy because like it's addicting,
It
and
is.
that's why like you said that I taught you because like at first you kind of feel like you have to like it not, don't get me wrong, like do you want to share things with other people, you do, but sometimes like not worrying about other people, like worrying about the times or worrying about if they're gonna, you know, what they're wearing, what they're gonna be. It's
Mhm.
awesome. I one time I went to a
Yeah.
concert. One time I went to a concert. Somebody flaked on me, and I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm still gonna go. And I had to travel. It was a travel where we're gonna travel 5 hours. So traveled 5 hours. It was no 7 hours because from wherever I was living, Denver was 7 hours away, and I drove all the way to Denver. And I got there. They had like this parade. I got down, ate at some spots, and then found the ticket to that concert like for real cheap because they only had one. I got pit tickets. I went there just wearing just like what I'm wearing now, just hoodie and some shorts, and the concert was gonna start in like an hour or 2 hours. And in my mind, I was like, okay, gotta go to the hotel room, gotta go get dressed. And then I was like, I don't have to do that. I could get there early. And sure enough, just got there early. They let
Mhm.
me in. I'm at the very front of the concert. Didn't have to worry about so and so or who needs to get ready, who has to go get this, do we have to go get drinks, do we have no, it was just me by myself, didn't care about what I was wearing, got there, watched, had a fucking blast of a time, you know what I mean? And it's addicting because then you're like, I want to do this by myself all the time, and then all of a sudden you're a lonely soul.
Yeah, so that's how it is with me too. Sometimes I'll go like it'll be like something like BJ's. BJ's is my favorite place. Everybody knows I go there fucking all the time because I just
Oh, I love
love
BJ's
going
too.
but no, but sometimes I'll go there with my Nike sneakers on and like a shirt and like a graphic shirt and shorts. And then sometimes I'll go in heels and I'll be fancy. It just depends on what I want to do, not what the other person's doing. So I'm like, fuck it. If I want to dress up, cool. If I don't, then I don't have to.
It's just that and Joe Flacco looks so old, man. He doesn't even look like
I
a
know. That's what I
player.
was gonna ask you. How old? I wonder how old he is now.
He's our age. He's only 2 years older than you, and he's only 1 year older than me.
Oh. Yeah,
Him and Aaron Rodgers are 41 years old.
because I'm like, what the wait?
Yes.
Like, wow, that's so weird. Like even to hear him talk like that, I'm just like, how old are you? You know? But yeah. But no,
He's the
like, I
old guy on
don't
the team.
think what he said was wrong in any way. It just sounded weird, but it's like, when you're always with people, like you finally have that that time to just kind of like decompress on your own.
Right. Right. And
That's
that's
how
what I'm
I
saying.
did
And you do want to share things with other people, though. You want to share experiences.
it. Hmm.
Because that's like I said, there's just that fine line of like, sometimes you need that peace by yourself, and you do. But sometimes when you have that peace too much, then you start blocking people out. And that's where I'm at. I've blocked so many people out now that I don't know how to let somebody in to say, hey, come join this and do this with me, because I'm so used in my ways now of being alone. I don't know how to bring somebody in and being like, hey, let's go do this, or you know what I mean? Like, to me, it feels good to be like, hey, I'm at a bar and I'm like, you know what? The bar, 15 minutes away has this. And instead of asking somebody, hey, do you want to go? No, let me pay out, tab out, let me go. You know what I mean?
Same. I know I do the exact same. Sometimes I'm like, it'd be nice to have someone here with me, like hanging out. And then I'm like, do I? No, I'm not. I don't want to invite anybody. I just want to go and do it on my own and just not worry about how long it's going to take the person to get here. It's going to take them 30 minutes. I have to wait and then they hit traffic and all this stuff. I just want to go right now and just go do it on
And
my own.
then I just have that face that they just think I'm lonely. They're like, dang, poor guy. I'm just sitting there like,
So I look mean when I'm not smiling. So a lot of people think that I'm mean, but then when I start talking, like you'll hear people be like, "Oh, you're nicer than I thought," and I'm like, "Dude, what do you think I was
oh
like
yeah,
that?"
you and me are the same there. I got a male RBF, so it's the same. It's the same thing. So
I do, but I smile a lot. I smile a lot in public because I know how I look, so I don't want to be like even at work, I literally smile the entire day, and yeah,
So you don't always have to do things by yourself. I mean, with
I
somebody,
know.
try it by yourself. Tell us
So
how you
fun.
feel.
It's fun.
Lone, Mr. Lonely.
So at Papa Giorgio 9, men have simple needs.
Mhm.
Why do women struggle to meet them?
That's a great question. I don't know why women struggle to meet a man's needs, because a man's needs are free. A woman's needs cost money.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of them. I mean, you can talk about I need love and affection. No. We know what you need. It costs money, all that. That's what the world we live in. If he came in my lifestyle, a man ain't never shoot nothing like that, baby. Rub my neck, rub my back. That don't cost nothing. Make me some food. Matter of fact, I'll pay for the food for you to make it. It don't cost nothing for a woman to please a man. It costs money for a man to please a woman.
You want to know what else I'll say, and I'll make it quick. I feel like men were raised on how to treat a woman well, and women were raised how to treat a woman well.
By who?
By their mothers, or whoever was around. Okay. Like, it's all about like, you need to do this for her. You open the door, do this. And women were treated on how to get what they need from a man. They were never taught. Women are not taught, to do these things for a man. Now, other cultures, which is what you would say, un-American women, or even other cultures, like my mom's Persian, I seen that. They're very submissive. You have to do all this. But most American culture people, they are not taught to, especially Black women, don't kill me, but I feel like a lot of women were raised by independent mothers. So for them, they wanted to protect their child, and they wanted their child not to be in their position. So in order to protect their child, it was like, look, this is what you need from a man. And if he's not doing this, this, and this, and this, you're not supposed to mess with him. And a man was taught how to give the needs to a woman. You're supposed to open her door. You're supposed to make sure you have this, have enough money to take care of her, take her on a date, do this. So women were not taught that, a lot of women, period. And that's just what I think. Don't shoot me and don't kill me off of that one.
Facts. 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 Facts.
Yeah, so I don't even know what kind of women people are dating nowadays. I just from me dating other men and like talking about just daily shit, like when I'm like, oh, I'm cooking dinner, like they're like, oh, what are you doing? I'm cooking dinner for my kids right now. And they're like, oh, you cook? And I'm like, well, yeah, we gotta eat. What do you think we're gonna do? Like, big sandwiches or something? Like, and then, but I don't say that to them. I'm just thinking in my head, like, what the hell? Like, that's so weird. And then, like, I've heard it more and more. So then I started asking questions like, oh, like, why are you surprised? And they're like, oh, no, just a lot of women don't cook anymore. I'm like, they don't? And they're like, no, they just always eat out or, buy food that you can warm up or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess I got that going for me. I don't know. I'm super domestic. I cook, clean, do all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. I grew up like that.
But you still can't be broke to be with you.
I don't really require people to.
I'm not saying you require money. I'm not saying you require money. I'm just saying that's why it costs to be with a woman. And it's funny because they said women are raised to see what they can get from a man. And it's true. No matter how you raise a woman. Because I'm trying to raise my kid, you know what I'm saying? Or both my kids. Like I've raised the old one, then the young one to get their shit on their own so they don't have to depend on a man.
Right. That's what I do.
But at the same time, that's teaching them that you got it on your own. So what is a man going to bring into your life that you didn't already get on your own? That means they have to be even more elevated. Do you know what I mean?
So that's what I'm trying to figure out now. I think that's where I'm at with dating too, is that I'm trying to figure out what kind of man I need I want, because like I know I can do everything on my own. And that's the thing I was trying to explain to someone the other day, and he's like, I'm not understanding, because I can do all the masculine shit. I can build shit. I'm good at building. I can build anything in my house that I need built. If I need something fixed, I'll just call a plumber or something, like, and not every guy's a plumber. So it's not that. It's like, what are you going to bring other than paying for like half the bills or something? I mean, other than that, like, I don't, you know what I mean? Other than like, so I'm trying to like figure out like emotionally, what do I need? Like, is it the love that I need? I need like someone to be there with me or stuff like that. And like most of the time I'm like, well, I don't really need anybody for that. It's like I just want it, but I don't need it. So it's like I'm trying to figure out what
So
other
then
than
you don't
money.
need to be with anybody until you figure that out. Because that's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that somebody has to be rich, because like, yeah, things have to be bought, but at the same time, you can't be broke. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you were just with somebody that had a lot of money and he was trying to pay you for dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Not even sexual. I'm just saying like he was throwing his money at you and you're just like, I don't want money. So that I guess that's the biggest misconception of just having money, because money doesn't buy personality.
No,
Money
it
doesn't
really
buy
doesn't.
you being a
I
fucking
didn't
man.
want
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. Money doesn't buy you being a fucking man. It doesn't buy you being humble. It doesn't buy you being real. You know
I
what I'm
mean, it would
saying?
just
Like,
make my life
and in
easier.
fact,
That's all.
I think that sometimes money makes you weak sometimes, because you start forgetting about the things that you need to do, and all you've thought about is money, and like money ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, gonna be like, if you've made money your whole personality, what do you have? Do you know what I mean? And the type
Yeah,
of
which
women
I remember you
the
were
type of
saying that.
women you're gonna get are not the ones that are gonna want you for you. They're gonna want you for your money that you've been wanting to get. So that's that.
And I
But
told him
still,
that when we were kind of like breaking it off. I told him straight up. I was like, just so you know, you need to be careful about how you throw around your money. And he's like, well, I don't do it with everybody. And I'm like, good, because you shouldn't. You shouldn't have even done it with
sure.
me.
Sure, bro. Because
Because
what else do you have going for you? Because you had nothing else going for you. That's what I'm saying. And but what also I'm saying is that like, but you also can't be broke. Because a man can be every ounce of everything you feel like you wanted: love, affection, respect, masculine. He can be everything he wants to. But if you didn't have a job and he doesn't know how to provide, you can't do that either. Do you know what I'm
no,
saying? That's
yeah,
why that's what
I
I'm
need
saying. It
that.
costs. It
Yeah.
costs to be with the woman. That's why sometimes you're not. I hate to agree with some women of saying like, hey, you have to. I'm not saying make a certain amount, but you have to at least have something. Like you have to have something that's gonna like make you feel like dang, like being with you. That's I don't know why, but money still makes man. Do you know what I mean? Like you can have all that stuff and not have it. So like there's no balance. But that's why it costs being with the woman. Women cost money, and that's why I'm single.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, would you like a shop and all that shit? But everything right now that I want, I have. Like, except for like more expensive shit, like really expensive shit. So like all the normal stuff, like my daily life, I am happy with how I have my daily life. I'm not rich, I'm not poor, I'm just like in between. And I'm good like that. I'm happy like that. Like I've even tried to get another job and that was more stressful. So I just kind of been focusing on the job that I have and then just going from there. Like I'm good like this. And if I tell any man whatever I make or whatever, however much money I have, like they'll be fine with it too because they'll know that at least I'm trying, like I'm working, I'm doing, I'm trying, I'm ambitious, I'm trying to make myself better all the time. Like I'm not just stagnant, you know. And I don't need a rich guy. I just need someone who's like good on his own and then when we get together it will be even better because we'll be able to take vacations and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I
We'll
think it
keep
was true.
track of the money.
What she said is that men are raised how to treat women,
Hmm.
and women were raised to. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. And it's just one of those things that it's been exhausting talking about that. But this time it's a little bit different than what we're talking about because it's not like how much a man needs to make because there's no certain amount that a man needs to
Yeah.
make. But y'all motherfuckers are expensive. And I already have girls. That's all I have is girls. So it's like
I just want to be able to take trips and stuff in my person because traveling is honestly has been a big deal to me. Like I'm trying to go to Greece in 2026 and like I just need someone who's comfortable with what they make
I got
and
I
nobody
got grease on the stove over here if you need some grease. I got grease.
go to Greece.
You will come to Greece. Come,
I hate
come
you.
clean this,
You're
come clean this
dumb.
grease off my fucking stove real quick. That's what I'm
Ignore
saying.
him.
What if
Ignore
I got with a
him.
woman and she's like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Greece. We're gonna go to Paris." I'm like, "We is French, and you're gonna be speaking we by yourself in France." Because who paying for fucking Paris, France? I can go to Paris, Texas.
That's why I said I'm looking for someone who's comfortable. I don't ask about people's income. They just tell me what they have going on. I never ask. I never ask.
You're
I never say,
expensive,
"Hey,
bro.
how much do you make?" or any of that kind of stuff. They tell me what kind of job, and I already know.
No, you don't.
I have an
If I
idea.
told you I worked at McDonald's, would you think that I make money?
Well, you're not going to tell me you work at McDonald's. You're going to say I'm a general manager of this region of McDonald's, and then
I'm
I'm going to
not. I'm
take it.
not because if I say I'm a general manager, then you're going to be like, okay, so no. I'm just going to be like, hey, I work at McDonald's, and then I'm going to tell you I'm a franchise owner. And when I say franchise, I mean my fantasy football franchise.
Okay, well, to be honest, men like to gloat about what they do, so it doesn't take much for a man to tell
That's
you what he does.
that's a fucking fact, and I'm not that type of man,
Yeah.
and I don't know why they do it, but they do. That they do, and
Everybody, every guy I've come across is a business owner or an engineer or some kind of something like that.
a street pharmacist, pharmaceutical sales in the streets.
No
But that's what I'm saying.
entrepreneurs,
It's
no
like,
pharmaceutical sales, because I know what those two are.
but women do it too. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if you ever go on a date. I'm telling you, like people like to talk about themselves. Don't talk about yourself. Next time you go out on a date, let them talk, and you'll see. Like, hey, are they gonna let you talk, or do they care about what you're doing, or are they just gonna talk about themselves?
Oh yeah, they always
Then
ask.
you'll see.
They always ask me
They always ask you what.
like questions about whatever we're talking about. So I heard that there's this like bird thing that you can do where you can be like, where it's like it's supposed to just tell you if a man's interested. Where you just say like, you just text them like, oh, I saw a bird, and if they ask about the bird that you saw, then they're interested. But if they don't, if they kind of like ignore it or brush it off, that means they don't really give a shit about what you're saying.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. Like a bird, like a real bird. Or
Yeah,
are you
just like,
talking about like a brick of
yeah,
cocaine? Like are you talking about like, oh, I'm trying to
no,
sell a
like a
bird?
bird. Like if I text you, hey, like when you're like,
We
oh, what are you
flipping
doing or
birds.
whatever. What are you doing or what you say? What are you doing or whatever, and then I'm like, oh, not much, just on my way to work, and I saw a bird. And then so if they ask about the bird that you saw, like, then they're interested in what you have to
That's the
say.
stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know. This is what I.
Because I don't give a fuck about the bird.
I'll try it.
What?
I'll try it and
I
tell you
would
what.
say, you saw a bird. What did it do? I don't know. I just saw the bird.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you're
that's cool.
interested.
So are you still cooking me food tonight or not? Like, what do you mean a
Oh,
bird? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Is it a fucking sparrow or a fucking rockin' robin? Or, like, who gives a fuck about a fucking bird?
it's
That's
not.
just.
It's the purpose is not about a bird. It's the purpose is
I
that
know what you're
he's asking
saying.
you
I know what you're
about
saying.
what you have
But
going
it's
on.
still, like, you have to make it interesting, not a fucking bird. Because if you say, hey, this is the
Well,
bird, and
that's
I'm
what
going to
the
be like,
point is. Even though it's not interesting, he wants to know what's going on in your life. Whether it's interesting or
I'm going to
not,
be
it's
single
because he really
forever because I
likes
don't
you.
give a fuck about your fucking bird.
Okay. Well, there's that. No, because even if you told me like, hey, I saw a bird, there's a reason why you're telling me. Something is happening or something's going on. Like it's a cool bird, or maybe you saw.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh shit, do you see that bird? Oh, no, that's us flying to the next video.
Oh wow.
I'm his wife. Okay. We agreed to have I don't know, it just happened. We had a threesome thing. I don't know.
All right, stay over there for me.
He got jealous or something. He put his hands on me. Okay. And I fought back. And then he ended up leaving and shit out. And that's it.
We're supposed to move tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
He came over. We're having a good time, and a threesome happened, and I got in my feelings.
Okay.
It's not her fault. She's a good woman.
And y'all gotta figure this out. It's not healthy, right?
I know we got a fucked up relationship, so we've been trying to get counseling.
But I mean,
Counseling. He just came back tonight.
That's probably not helping, right?
It's not helping.
So.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
She says I hate her. I didn't mean to hate her. If I did.
Well, did you?
I didn't. I just put my hands up in defense. She says I hate her. I didn't mean to hit her. If I did.
If you did hit her, where would it be?
I don't know.
Where would you guess?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It just happened so fast.
We all came in, we all tried to hang out in a good intention.
I know you don't have to defend it, but I'm saying they need to figure their thing out before you keep getting involved. Okay. Let them either.
I get that.
Or whatever.
I get that. Like, okay. So when they invited me over, he said, okay. When they invited me over, he said, okay, do you want to apologize?
Do you have any injuries that need to be
No, I'm fine.
No.
Okay, so you're not a victim this time?
No, he didn't anything.
Okay. Her story is friend came over at 2300.
Mm-hmm.
The three of them were in a sexual encounter for about an hour.
Okay.
Consensual all the way. And then her and Prim went to QT to get more beer.
Right.
When they got back, Anthony was obviously not good with what happened. She asked what was wrong. He just socked her right in the face, according to her. And then,
Okay.
I'm just saying what she said.
Yeah.
And then,
while they were all together.
yeah, apparently, yeah.
Interesting.
So she says she got socked in the face, and then he went outside, and she basically threw his stuff outside and locked the door.
Right.
And that's when he turned around and kicked the door back in. But there was no more attacks after that.
Tonight you're going to be arrested for criminal trespass. Okay. Y'all need some distance. Okay. Y'all need to figure it out. And
we were trying to. We were going to go to counseling. We were going to try to make things work. But when he showed up tonight, I didn't expect it to go this way.
We're not supposed to be laughing. I ain't gonna lie, when he said, "Oh, he socked her in the face," I'm like, he didn't have to say "sock her in the face." I feel like, first of all, is it a threesome when it's two dudes?
Oh, a threesome could be two girls.
Or is it
and
a train?
Or two guys and a girl.
Because if it's a threesome, to me, in my mind, everybody's having action. The two girls are kissing. I'm doing whatever I'm doing to the two girls. All of us are happening. So if it's two guys, were the two guys kissing? Because that's the only way it's a threesome. Do you know what I'm saying? If they were just hitting it.
No, because that's not what people do nowadays. When I had a threesome and it was like mostly me and the other person, and then someone else was watching, and then.
But because that's women though. Whenever it's a man, it's a train. Because it's your turn, and then it's my turn, and then it's your turn. Choo choo.
Not
threesome.
if she's fucking and someone else is fucking.
I guess. I don't
That's
know.
a threesome. If she's getting it this way and then in the back too.
I think they having problems in their relationship, and he thought. Well, I'm saying he thought in his mind we could try to bring somebody else so they could get pleasure. And then all of a sudden it was like, that's not what I wanted at all.
Okay, so yeah, actually a lot of people do that, and it's really bad for their marriage, relationship, whatever. They do it to spice it up. Maybe it will make things better between them, like in the bedroom, because the bedroom gets boring. For one of the two, it always happens where someone will bring it up, and then it will take a little while, and then finally they'll agree to it because they're bored with whatever they have going on. But then it usually ends up leading to trouble, it seems like, unless they're cool with it, like being like swingers or something.
Right. Because I feel like when you love somebody, it's hard because you want them to have pleasure, but then you're seeing somebody else give them that pleasure. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if it was just a girl that you just was just out there and it was just like whatever, like you know you're not going to be with her for the rest of your life, and we're just out here having fun, then that's one thing. But whenever you see somebody else pleasure your girl, like it's done with. That's the reason why like whenever a girl cheats, like it would never, I don't know, I could never forgive somebody for cheating because I'll always remember like you were screaming somebody else's name or you're dirty now. I don't know. I couldn't do it.
Men have a harder time with cheating or a woman like being with another man after them.
Because it's different.
It is different because when I've been cheated on, I've accepted them back so many times. But like when I was done with the relationship and I went out and did my thing, they were like torn. They were like, it was like if I broke their heart, but it's like, dude, you cheated on me first. Like, and we weren't together anymore. And they're like, I know, but I can't even. And I'm like, we're not together. You know, it's so crazy.
Yeah, you just gotta find something else. You gotta find something else that's gonna help y'all. Like, was it sexual or was it not? Maybe you just needed to try anal, and that's it.
Well, that's where I would have went in that situation. I would have just went to anal or something.
And here we go again talking about anal every week.
Oh yeah. I think it was a butthole obsession. Seriously. That balloon knot. We gotta fix with that balloon knot.
This motherfucker said balloon knot.
You want? I'm gonna
No,
say that to the next person. You
no,
want some of this balloon nut?
yeah. Then we wonder why we're single. Why are we like this now? I don't know. We talk about assholes all the time. That's what happens. And why don't you say asshole? That's the problem. Is that I feel like a little kid. When we say assholes, we're talking, oh yeah, shit, I hit an anal or asshole. But as soon as you say butthole, because you say butthole. As soon as you say butthole, I feel like I'm 14 years old again and fucking laughing like you're just like fucking butthole. And I'm like, oh, and now you're fucking talking about a balloon knot. How does it become a
That's
balloon
what it looks
knot?
like, a balloon knot. Doesn't it? It has like the little ridges of a balloon knot. Look it up. Look up balloon knot.
Oh, the little ridges. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm thinking of like a like pulled out balloon knot. You're just talking about like.
But then like if you push it in, it will look exactly like a balloon knot. If you push it in a little, it's a balloon knot. A butthole's. Please, someone tell her it looks like a balloon knot.
No, and stop saying butthole. You said it again.
Asshole, booty hole, whatever. I don't know why I always say butthole. I usually say asshole, or I say anal, or I say butthole. Okay.
And then we're here again. We're here again. Another week, another butthole.
I'm not talking about mine this time. So
why are we like this now? I don't know. We've talked about buttholes since we were little. So there goes my balloon knot.
Next time you just say I'm gonna lick that balloon knot.
No, I'm not gonna tell nobody I'm licking no balloon knot. Another week. Why are we like this now? I'm Marco, aka DeMarco. This is my lovely co-host Kayla. Why are we like this now? Peace.
Bye.
Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DeMarco and Kayla taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.